Oh, I guess I'm here pretty early. I wanted to leave plenty of time to find a parking spot, but that was easier than expected, so now I've got some time to kill. Let's see, I'm meeting them in the cafe in 20 minutes? I could walk around the shopping center for a while. Maybe I'll go look at those tiny frogs in the plant store. Oh, they sure are cute the way they stick to the glass. Wait a minute. Is that them? They're already here. I guess we both got here early. Why are they just standing in that big hallway? They're not doing anything. They're just standing there. They look so sad. What are they doing? They're leaning against the wall. Now they're sliding down the wall. Now they're just sitting on the ground. Aw, I wonder if they're okay. I'll go over and check on them. Hey, it's me. Surprise. I got here early. I thought it would take a lot longer to find a parking spot. You too? Well, that's kind of funny. We both got here early, but I guess that means we're both on time. What? What are you doing? They just shrugged their shoulders. Are you okay? Do you need something? Yes. But you don't know what you need? Aw. They seem really exhausted. Do you want to go sit in the cafe? You don't want to get back up? You want to sit here forever? Oh, well, I don't know about forever, but I can sit down next to you. Yeah, this is nice. It's kind of quiet and peaceful. We can watch all the people walk by from far, far away. That's how you're feeling? Like the world is going on without you from far away? You're sorry? About what? Oh, you don't have to put on any kind of show for me. What was the plan? To sit here for 20 minutes, then get up and meet me in the cafe and pretend to be happy and fine? Yes? You're 100% serious, aren't you? I mean, I want to say you don't have to pretend to be okay, but I know that's literally part of your job. You deal with so many difficult things, and a lot of people count on you to be the strong one and to have it all together. I know a lot of people are looking to you for support. That sounds exhausting. But I'm your friend. I don't want you to feel like you have to pretend with me. You don't want to burden me? With what? Your feelings? That's not... Your feelings are not a burden to me. You spend so much time thinking about others and what they need. But what do you need? Do you? Do you really need to try harder? I think you are doing your best, but you've got too many things piling onto your plate. I don't think that you are the problem. Why would doing less make you feel guilty? You wonder if you don't do it, then who else is gonna do it? Do you feel personally responsible for taking care of everyone and everything? Honestly, do you? Yeah? There's always gonna be struggles in life. There will always be people who need help and animals who need help. And you'll be asked to just give a little bit more. But you're one person. You are not infinite. At some point, your ability to give runs out. If you can't replenish that, you'll burn out. And then you can't help anyone. Are you sleeping okay? Are you eating well? Are you getting alone time outside or quiet time or friend time? Nope, you just keep shaking your head. People want to give back to you, too. It's okay to ask for help. It doesn't mean you're not doing enough. It means you care about everyone, and that includes yourself. You gotta lead by example. You have to take care of yourself first. When was the last time you looked out for your needs? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. A minute ago, you said you just wanted to sit here for a while. That was really good. But you want to sit here because you don't have the emotional energy to get up and walk into the cafe, right? You shouldn't be running yourself ragged and then resting because you have no other choice. Have you heard the term compassion fatigue? It's where you care so much and you put all your energy into helping others, and eventually your brain just can't process any more empathy. True. That's true. Work is definitely going to affect us, all of us. It can be stressful and it can be difficult. Having tough times is pretty normal. But it starts to be a problem when those feelings of stress or guilt start to spread outside of work into everyday life. If you're thinking about these difficult things outside of work, or it keeps you from enjoying your life and relaxing, that's a problem. Empathy requires energy. If you're tired and you're not able to refresh yourself, then you won't have anything else to give pretty soon. You might start to question your abilities and wonder if what you're doing is really helping at all, which it is, but it can feel like it's not. Or you might feel empty and detached from what you're doing or the people or animals you're trying to help. Your brain could get overloaded and just stop being able to make new emotional connections because you're overwhelmed with the ones you already have. A lot of people start to feel it in a really physical way. It can manifest through anxiety. If you have a hard time sleeping or stomach problems or headaches, it can make people really sad and feel like they're letting everyone down because they can't do it all without taking breaks. Breaks are so important. I know, but some people, and I'm not naming any names, only take breaks when they're forced to. That's way too late. You want to take breaks before everything starts falling apart. You feel guilty when you take a break? Why? Why do you feel bad for being kind to yourself? You feel like you're making it harder for other people? Oh, but it's going to be tough for everyone. It doesn't mean you have to sacrifice yourself. I have a trick I like to do. If you're having a hard time giving yourself permission to do something healthy, pretend it's a friend asking you instead. If I came to you and said, I am so exhausted and discouraged. I have a headache and I get anxious on my way to work. I think I need to pull back a little and do less because right now I can't even focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. If I came to you and said that, would you tell me to try harder? You laughed. Why did you laugh at that? Because it's ridiculous, right? You wouldn't tell me to toughen up. You wouldn't tell me if I get more sleep that people are going to suffer because of that. That's not something you would say to a friend. What might you say if I needed a break? Say it out loud. What would you tell me? Oh, it's important to rest and recharge. Oh, so you do know. You know what to do. You know exactly what to do. So why is it so hard to care about yourself the way you care about everyone else? That is a good question. A lot of people struggle with that. I struggle with that. We tend to hold ourselves to way higher standards than everybody else. And then we feel bad about it. And then sometimes we burn out. Doing what you do, being there for those who need it most, takes incredible courage. It's not easy to be there for anyone on their worst day. When they don't know what else to do and they're leaning on you for help and you're there for them, you're making the world a better place. When life is rough, it can be really confusing, but you care so much, and that is a beautiful thing. But you have to take care of yourself too. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to keep giving until there's nothing left. And that won't help anyone else, but it especially won't help you. And I care about you. And I want you to be okay. I want you to be able to get home after a tough day and relax and de-stress and be ready for tomorrow. You can't keep going on like this forever. And you shouldn't have to. I'm sorry that you're so tired right now. That's a lot to handle. And I'm sorry it can make you feel alone. I wish you never thought you weren't doing enough. Because you are. You are the most compassionate, kind, and generous person I have ever known. The way you help others is so healing, and you make this community a better place. What should you do? Think of yourself like a friend. Pretend a friend is asking. What would you tell them? It's okay. I know you're not feeling 100% right now. I'll help you out. Just hypothetically, if a friend, I'm not going to name any names, if a friend was asking me what to do, I would say, first of all, take a break. Just make it happen. Even if it's one day, take some time to exist when people aren't asking you for things. You have to have time to heal yourself. If you're dealing with a lot of heavy things, it might take longer to feel okay again. But beyond that, try to think of some things you used to do that made you happy and brought you joy. Maybe it was going on a nature walk or baking or doing a puzzle. Something that's not too taxing on your brain. Something you could do without planning, just kind of meditative. It can be easy to lose your sense of self when you're doing so much for other people. So bring back a piece of you. Bring back things that make you happy and try to incorporate that back into your routine. And you can always talk to me. I'll listen. I promise I will. I know I talked a lot just now, but if you ever want to tell someone about what's going on, I'm here. Or we don't even have to talk. We can just sit and just be next to each other like this. I'm sorry you're struggling right now. You're doing an amazing job. You're helping so many others. You deserve to get rest and care. You don't have to earn that. You already deserve it. You're doing enough, and you're really good at it. It's going to get better. You're going to feel okay again, even though it might take a little time. And I care so much about you. I'm right here if you need someone to lean on. You've always been here for me, and I will always be here for you.